A player receives input from a coach.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we get the week started with the first. Andres Tejada will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now in the box, Ryan Baker. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
For the moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. Nagel right there. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Standing in, Patrick Boyer. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Canizaro is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Henry Sanchez. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Chad Pinder waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. On to first, and they turn the double play. Now at the plate, Jake Smolinski will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Smolinski hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. And here's Renato Nunez. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Edmundo Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So stepping in, Dustin Garneau. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Baker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground to short. There is Goins. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in, Jose Medina. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ground ball foul down the left side. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Nagel ranges to his left, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Striding in once again, Patrick Boyer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here. Leading off the inning, Henry Sanchez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-1 home. Soft liner towards short. And there's 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chad Pinder. Line to the right side. And there's their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Pinder leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too high. 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Storm Chasers lead it 3-0. In now, Edmundo Castro will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Ready for another chance? Dustin Garneau. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dustin Garneau.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped straight up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. Back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ryan Baker, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1-0 the count. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And this will be fouled away. Now another 2-2. Popped him up. Cannizzaro sprinting after it, and this will land foul. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I got to commend him.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. Leading off the inning, Jose Medina, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. He's outside for a ball. The 2-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 2-2. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Patrick Boyer.
Designated hitter.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Sanchez, a native of Nicaragua. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Boyer, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. Ready once again, Chet Hinder. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Cannizzaro on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Goins ranging into the outfield, and that's the third out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Storm Chasers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Logan Klein gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Noseworthy hammers down the save, his 20th of the season. So that'll just about... Minor League Baseball. Standing in, Patrick Boyer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big number.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Ryan Baker. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Roberto Garcia is on deck. That's on the outer edge, 3-1. Full count, 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cannizzaro waits on it, 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Roberto Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he takes ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Look out, 1-1.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 0-1, here it comes. Cutter low, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about, with the first baseman holding the...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
1-0 the count. This one's down to third. Cuthbert loves it. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Renato Nunez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs. So striding forward now, Edmundo Castro is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bonifacio's under it. 1 out. And here now is Dustin Garneau. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cannizaro is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Patrick Boyer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Bonifacio is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Ryan Baker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Baker, a 22-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Behind 0-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Garcia. He singled his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Hit out towards second. Mondesi picks it up. And that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cannizaro moving in. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chad Pinder. He reached on a single in his first try. Lays off 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
A shot down the first baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Smolinski in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Pinder at second. Smolinski on at first with nobody out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Edmundo Castro. And their runners at the corners now. Round down the first baseline. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Stepping in, Dustin Garneau. He flew out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Patrick Boyer hit to short. And that's the first out. Striding in once again, Ryan Baker. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this is up and in, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Cannizaro has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Roberto Garcia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ball 1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
That's how you open up the outside part.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Omar.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
The game's future stars are on display. Stepping into the box, Manuel Rosales. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Trying to bunt his way on, but this is popped up. Cuthbert is there, and he makes the catch for the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field out. After a scoreless top half, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in now, Mason Ibarra, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Numbers-wise, he's at 326. 24 home runs, 56 runs batted in.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Mason Ibarra becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Klein has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. We played an inning, still 0-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here's another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Nagel has a play. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Miguel Gomez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for strike one. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gomez has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Leading off the inning, Daniel Turner. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in his center field.
Standing in now, Leandro Valdez. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. A ball and 2 strikes. Turner on at first, nobody out. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Stepping up now, Manuel Rosales, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out with the man at first. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Storm Chasers are on top, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Blanco. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Blanco, a 5'10" switch hitter. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Pablo Sandoval is at the plate as he looks at ball one. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He's set and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Right side, but it's well fouled. 2-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inaba is in pursuit. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fouled away. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Sandoval on third. Gomez at second with 1 away. Count still at 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he would complain about it.
Popped up. Sierra is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. Omaha leads this one 4-0. So coming to the plate, Leandro Valdez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Valdez is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. And he struck him out. Second Time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Rosales. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
The batter, center fielder.
First offering on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
Mason Ibarra is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
1-1 the count now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Canizaro has a play. And that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Storm Chasers lead it 7-0. Digging in once again, Andres Blanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
4-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability.
Oh, way to get dirty. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Sandoval.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Inaba is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Wind up and the 0-1. There's a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Now batting. Catcher.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Leandro Valdez.
This is line to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
That one had extra bases written all over it. Great sliding catch, and he also kept the runners right where they were at.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tap line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Slater is off at first with 2 away. Up around the face.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
13-0, the convincing final score. The Storm Chasers scored a lucky 13 in this one. Logan Klein takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Geraldo Gonzalez was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Now on your. So striding forward now, Enrique Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better? Month started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Howie Bernard comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Nagel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So digging in now, Chang-Ho Song. First at bat for him in this one. It was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
Inaba is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Neely. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
And that misses 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in the switch hitter, Pedro Diaz. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Goins fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here. Striding in, J.D. Davis. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. 1-0 the count. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter 2-seamer combo.
So he chased out of the strike zone on that one. J.D. Davis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Striding into the box, Chad Cloutier, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Very good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Line toward right center. That's a base hit, their first of the game. Derek Fisher the next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
1-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Canizaro has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Enrique Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1. Cloutier, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs on it. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Goins is up with it, and there's out number two. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Neely. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
No balls and a strike to count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Canizaro moving to his left, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Leading off the inning, Pedro Diaz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And a ball, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Striding in once again, Rob Pena. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Cortez is going to get there. He's got it, and there are two down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Davis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So stepping in, Chad Cloutier will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a attempt here. But the throw will be in time at first, so he's denied the base hit on a bunt attempt. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cortez giving chase, and that ends the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings as he can. Ready once again, Howie Bernard. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. A ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Heading out towards shallow right. Cortez has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Chang-Ho Song.
Second baseman, Chang-Ho Song.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. I'll tell you what, D-Row, this guy's been on point. After that knock, that's only their second knock of the game, and it's getting late into this one.
Yeah, it's frustrating. You can see it from the manager to the hitting coach to everyone in this lineup. They are really upset with the way they've swung the bats. Maybe this is the start of something late.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Digging in once again, Pedro Diaz. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Song on second. Neely is over at first with 1 away. Popped him up. Cuthbert in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Rob Pena. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the runner from second is in to score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally scored.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Omaha Storm Chasers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Logan Klein wins his 3rd of the season. Carmen Valencia. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Salt Lake Bees and the Omaha Storm Chasers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping up to the plate, Sherwood, Ratliff, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup likes to run the bases. They like to run them aggressively. Stolen bases are not out of the equation. Taking the extra bag, putting the defense on blast right here. The key for this offense is getting guys on base to create havoc.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Cuthbert is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lincoln Cheney. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. First baseline. Dozier scoops it up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the designated hitter, Will Swift, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Here's Reimer Liriano. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Reimer Liriano.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Johan Chavez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Caleb Coward. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Zachary Land, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Inaba. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Sherwood Ratliff. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Steven Gonzalez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Cortez. And that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set. Ready for another chance. Lincoln Cheney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Into the box, Will Swift. 0-1 the count. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. High in the air out to center field. Inaba is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. In now, Johan Chavez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bonifacio's under it, and that retires the side. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Caleb Coward.
Leading off for Salt Lake, third baseman, Caleb.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up and knocks right there.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zachary Land. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off.
Land.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Sherwood Ratliff. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A little bit off the outside. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Inaba has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Digging in to try it again, Jason Taguchi. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
First baseman.
Ready once again, Steven Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Lincoln Chaney. He singled his last time up. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Will Swift.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Reimer Liriano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And his sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. He struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in once again, Johan Chavez. Bouncer to the left side. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Can't ask for much more than Gustavo Cordova to be on the mound. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Storm Chasers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Gustavo Cordova claims the win out of...
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable. receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Omaha Storm Chasers and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Adrian Ponce, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Ken Moses. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bonifacio coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Ryan Rua. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So stepping in, Chris Fernandez. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And there's one down now. set to get his evening at the plate started. Angel Huerta batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Down the first baseline. De La Rosa has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding forward for his first chance, Sean Cross, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Miguel Castilla. 1-0 the count. Slapped hard the opposite way. Canizaro is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Ken Moses, and they'll need him to get something going here. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Line drive to center field. Inaba patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Settling in now, Jarrett Parrish. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
That's in there. 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Batter number 5, shortstop.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Eibner. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Grounded back up the middle. Goins towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Now to the plate, Ryan Rua comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Canizaro ranging back. Still going back. And this one is gone. A home run.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now it's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now the 1-0. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Fernandez, the runner at second, with one away. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cannizzaro moves over. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Sean Cross. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with it.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Moses. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Skied down the left field line. Cannizzaro on the move. He's there and records the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jarrett Parrish. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that misses. 2-1. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Now batting.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Ryan Wheatley.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cannizzaro is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brett Eibner. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Parrish leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
All even now, 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Ryan Rua will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The batter.
This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Angel Huerta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And
Your attention, please.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1.